Guys, kiss.
We did. It was fun. I think the hesitancy that I had when Danielle asked me if Jasmine and I kissed was just purely out of concern.
You know, why? Why? I mean, look at it this way. Nick is Mr. Confident, you know? Nick is the guy with the flair, right? He's the one with the charisma, the charm. Knows how to woo the ladies. Even though the ladies that he goes after, in my humble opinion, aren't exactly ladies that are very hard to woo. Take that as you will, take that as you want, but I'm just speaking my honest truth because, you know, there are certain women in this world that are very easy to woo, and then there's certain women in this world that are very hard to woo. And let's just say Nick prefers to go for women that have lower self-esteem, in my humble opinion, based on the type of women that he has around him. Because April, for the most part, she looks like she's ready to cry. She looks exhausted. It looks like her self-esteem is super freaking low. You know, to be honest with you, even when she was having a conversation with her brother, she was being super defensive. You know, something that you see from somebody, you know, who is, for somebody that has self-low esteem, but is in a relationship with somebody and just feels like that is the best that she's ever going to get because her self-esteem isn't exactly where it is. Danielle, when they met her, pretty much definitely had low self-esteem. She still has low self-esteem, which is probably connected to her trust issues. Okay? And then obviously with Jennifer in particular, I mean, Jennifer, to be honest with you, she feels like somebody that was groomed because this girl, I'm pretty sure, was a teenager when she first came into their lives. So I don't even know if she's even aware of her own self-esteem, if you ask me personally. But anyway, Mr. Target the ones with low self-esteem, all of a sudden, you're now nervous? you was worried that you may offend Danielle? I mean, listen, it's been said already, and I'll say it again, I said it last week as well. It seems to me as if the rumors of Danielle being the one that is the most financially capable one is really what is running the emotions behind her being in this family. Why she is such a precious tool. Because I do wonder, and I do really wonder, if it was April that was playing up and saying that, oh, you know, I may have to leave, blah, 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 I wonder if Nick would care as much. I really do wonder if he'd care much if it was April. You know? I mean, obviously with Jasmine, not Jasmine, with Jennifer, obviously she just did give birth, so I'm pretty sure there's a level of care there, of course, because, you know, just gave birth to his child, so I'd imagine he'd still be, you know, quite emotional about her necessarily as well. And it's interesting because you see, he's come across a new woman now, haven't they? And it's quite interesting, on his date with her, he was trying to really woo her with all of his, you know, his charms and stuff. And I think that because she's a single mom, I think he sees that as somebody that may have vulnerability, personally, because the way he tried to woo her and whatnot, and then she was like, wait, hold on a minute, I actually want to take things slowly. I saw my man look a bit nervous. He was like, oh, okay. I wasn't really expecting that from you. I was expecting you to want me now. I mean, listen, when she spoke about that, this man went as far as talking about his abilities in the bedroom. Saying, oh, you know, well, I wouldn't want you to rush anyway because obviously I know that once you get a piece of me, you ain't going to want to go nowhere. And let's be real. There's a lot of people out there, both men and women, that use their sexual, not even abilities to be honest with you, but just the fact that they can have sex or whatever. They use it as a tool to lure people in. They use it as a tool to keep people around. They use it as a tool to make people feel as if like they'll never get better elsewhere. When I say better, I don't mean the skill. I mean like someone wanting them as much and giving them all that passion, all that kind of stuff, despite the fact that it may just be nothing but an act. But anyway, let's get into Jasmine. I mean, not Jasmine. Why do I keep saying Jasmine's obviously the new lady in the picture. Anyway, let's get into this one here where Danielle's asked, how do you feel about Nick kissing Jasmine?
About Nick kissing Jasmine.
I would like to say 100% that like my past issues with insecurity and jealousy are 100% past me, but they're not.
I would hate to do anything to...
The thing is, her insecurities are never going to go up into her potential self-esteem climbs ladders. You see what I'm saying? I think as long as she's in this relationship where she has to share a man, she's never going to feel good enough, ever. Because in her mind, in my opinion, she's always going to get to the point where she's going to be like, this is what my life is. Am I only good enough to be with somebody that has to share me with other people? I promise you now, listen, and this isn't me trying to like big myself up. I could be listen, it doesn't matter. Listen, let's just say this right here. I could fly over to whatever state they're in, bump into Danielle somewhere, woo her, tell her all the things, say I can give you everything. Everything that you ever wanted, you know, and you never had to share me. Telling you now, she's gonna run. She's not built for this life. She just wants someone to love her. She spoke about not using the word abandonment issues, but she spoke about things that referenced in it before. But not really having people around her. You see what I'm saying? And she's only a part of this because she has the comfortability of having friends, but also having a man, but doesn't want anyone else to come in because, of course, that's gonna make her feel like her position's been jeopardized. Man, cut me with this nonsense.
Ask me, but they're not.
I would hate to do anything to make Danielle uncomfortable and potentially leave our family.
And
Yeah, I accidentally put that in there. I'm have to know this bit. I'm making another video of that one. What I was doing. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Either way, let's go back to Nicholas. He would hate to put Danielle in any kind of position. Why are you lying for? And also, I want to clarify this as well. Whilst he was having this conversation with Danielle, because he felt like he was losing her a little bit in the conversation, you know what he did? He said, listen, let's end the night and let's go and have a little bit of fun. Danielle was like, okay. He uses intimacy as a tool. If things ain't going well, or if he's trying to lure them in, boom, boom, boom. But with Jasmine, when he offered that, she wasn't biting. That shocked him. But because he noticed Danielle feeling a bit he was like, listen, let's go to the bedroom and let's do. That's what he does. He lures them in with his wisdom. He lures them in with his sexual abilities, because you see, in my opinion, he makes them all feel as if like they're never gonna get anything better than him, and they're never gonna get anything better than him in terms of how he loves them emotionally and the way he loves them physically. And I've noticed that pattern in his behavior. That's why this guy, see, at first I was like, you know what? I want to learn the intelligence behind this guy, but there is no intelligence. He's literally seeking women who have low self-esteem and taking advantage of it. And he's using his own, you know, abilities or his own, you know, psychological intelligence or whatever to trap them into this nonsense. I'm just saying. Just saying. It took me a while to get here, but I am sitting in this. This is it. This is how he's in this position. And also on top of that, let's not forget, he also doesn't work. They pay for everything, right? Literally gets women who have low self-esteem to the point where he will even convince them that they should work and he shouldn't, because I guess he's God's gift, right? And I apologize to use God's name in this conversation, but god damn, that's obviously how he probably sees himself. Nonetheless, let me know what you're thinking. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.